Hello friends, this is game number 20 between Bobby Fischer and Boris Spassky. This is 24 game match. Whoever takes 12.5 points will take the title. Fischer is leading by 3 points, that is 11.5 to 8.5. So if at all, if Spassky wants to fight for the title, he has to win 4 games continuously against Bobby Fischer and draw 1 game, so that the scores will be equal. But the whole world knows that it is highly impossible to beat 4 games out of 5. So all Fischer's team and USA Chess Federation is very happy. Celebration is started already in USA. Max Eve, the president of FIDE, has arrived in Reykjavik for the ceremony, and Reykjavik government has announced tax relief for both the players for the prize money. This is B68 Sicilian Richer Rouser attack. Fischer playing white, Spassky playing black. Let us go into the game. E4, C5, knight F3, knight C6, D4, C into D4, knight into D4, knight F6, knight C3, D6, bishop G5, bishop G5, rare for this championship, but Fischer says this is the best move. E6, queen D2, A6, queenside castles, bishop D7, F4, bishop E7, bishop E2. Bishop E2 is excellent move. In this championship, Fischer plays this move, but he says that this is the best move for white in his book, My Memorable 60 Games. Bishop F3, H6, bishop H4, because bishop into knight only gives a draw after analysis. So that is why Fischer played bishop H4, knight into E4, bishop into E7, knight into D2, bishop into E8, knight into F3, knight into F3, rook F into D8, rook into D6, king F8, rook H, D1, doubling the rooks, king E7, knight a4, bishop e8, rook into d8, rook into d8, knight c5, rook b8, defending the pawn, rook d3, a5, rook b3, b5, a3, a4, rook c3, rook d8, knight d3, f6, rook c5, rook b8, rook c3, g5, g3, king d6, knight c5, g4, driving away the knight, knight e4, check, king e7 to defend this pawn, knight e1, rook d8, knight d3, rook b4, knight e f2, h5, rook c5, rook d5, rook c3, rook c3, Fischer doesn't like to exchange now, knight d4, knight d4, trying to occupy this outpost, rook c7, check, rook d7, now Fischer exchanged the rooks, knight e1, to avoid the knight's outpost, e5, f into e5, f into e5, king d2, bishop f5, knight d1, king d6, here the game is adjoined because they have reached crossed 40 moves in 2.5 hours. Spassky sealed the move so that he can analyze the whole night and come out with a better move. Knight e3, bishop e6, king d3, bishop f7, king c3. He went to f7 in order to give a check. That is why Fischer moved his king to c3. Fischer moved his king to c3 because king e4, bishop g6 mates. So Fischer calculated that and moved his king to king c3, king c6, king d3, king c5, king e4. Now he cannot play this and give a check because king into pawn. So Spassky moved his king to d6, king d3. Since that pawn is defended, now we can move here for the check. Bishop g6 check, king c3, king c5, knight d3 check, king d6 again, knight e1, protecting f3, king c6, king d2, king c5, knight d3 check, king d6, knight e1, knight e6, king c3, knight d4. Here Fischer called rather semi and claimed for a draw. Before rather semi come to the board, Spassky signed as draw. So now the game is scores are 11.5 to 8.5. But only this is actually not threefold, only twofold moves. But Spassky realized that he cannot win in this game, so he signed the score sheet as draw. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, share, subscribe so that you can see all the games of this championship and many more games of Bobby Fischer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time.